Good day, good day, good day. How you doing, Coach and TC, mate? Sean, how are you? Kathleen, always here. Good to see. Broomfield, Rose, how you all getting on? British Lions, God bless. How you getting on? So welcome to this week's Wednesday Waffle. Gosley, James, how you all doing? James Ross. Any new... Hey, Holly, how you doing? I don't think I've seen you before. Anyone new to this? Hey up, Mum. Anyone new to this? This is where I come live each week at Wednesday at 8 o'clock, obviously, to just share what's been going on in the business. The good, the bad, the bloody difficult, and the brilliant, really. Last Wednesday, I think that I just got back from the trot up at Burghley. And yeah, we've had a sort of bit of a mixed week, to be totally honest. Yeah, very mixed week. But Thursday, Friday were pretty much, it was just to the good day, William. Ledger Bodyworks, Ed Cutton, how you getting on? Web Ratty, Liam, how you all doing on this side? So if at any point you want to ask anything, feel free to put questions in the chat, and I'll always answer as we're going along. Now then, nods. Like I was saying, Thursday and Friday were pretty nothing days. I had a dentist and a med appointment, but nothing really particularly business related. It was just sending out orders, and it's getting to the point now I'm sending orders every single day of the week, which is brilliant. We've certainly come on. I'm looking outside, it's dark now, and just like when I first started doing this. No, I'm not, Billy, mate. I am otherwise engaged in a charity partnership event that's at Cornbury House Horse Trials, so I will not be there, Billy. But best of luck and stay out of trouble, mate. A lot of shows will be over soon, yes. Yeah, exactly. We've got our big first launch event, Kathleen. I'm just here looking for cats. He's actually out in the rain at the minute, Joe. For some reason, he doesn't like his showers that he has, but he loves going out in the rain. And there's a hedgehog that keeps rocking up recently that he just goes and sits staring at. So that's that. So at the weekend for my birthday present back in August, Ruth, Little, she's just over here, look. Both rocking. Now it's a little bit getting cooler, both rocking the quarter zips. Oi, oi, Mark, how you getting on, mate? Ruth bought us tickets for Burghley for the weekend, and that was flipping class. My mum watching will know, and anyone else really horsey that'll be watching. Now then, flipping Jack, mate, how you getting on, brother? My life goal is to produce or get good enough on a horse that I buy and get to Burghley and just complete. And it's the Cotsmore Leap I think it was back in 2014. My mum took me to Burghley for the very first time, and we parked just by the Cotsmore Leap, and then that was one of the first jumps, or the first jump that I saw, if memory serves me correctly. I'm sure Mum will probably park up and correct me in a second. And then when I heard about, it's the only sport, in Olympic sport, where men and women compete on equal paths with their non-human partner, and just the grit that them people have, I was instantly hooked. So that's my life goal, and that's why I'm doing this. So it was, it should have joined the household Cav. Yeah, maybe, but I'm glad to be a proud serving cold streamer, hence the logo look. So it was good for Ruth to finally see, introduce me to brands I'm new but love. Wow, that is great. She's actually put me on to. So over on TikTok, someone's just messaged there saying, so my friend Sam at Waringbrook introduced me to your brand. So I'm new, but love to see your journey. Good old Scots Gads. So Sam at Waringbrook, you know, I think I've met her once, but we are quite similar. She is absolutely bat crazy, and is very much on the fully British made boat that we're all riding on, flying our flags high, proud of what our manufacturers do in this country. So it's like Ollie Massey Birch from Fortis. You know, like he said, anyone manufacturing in Britain is a friend of mine. So yeah, bloody good to see. And then I suppose highlights from Saturday. It was good to see the future competition, what they're getting up to. Go take some inspiration from their stands. And, you know, I sort of hung around to see if we would end up having a chat, but too busy. But yeah, anyway, less said about that, the better. And then the Sunday at Burghley was show jumping day. And actually Saturday, a guy that's one of the customers who's been following along saw that I was at Burghley and he messaged, and we went and met up with him and his lass and a couple of his friends.
Yeah.
And had a couple of drinks in Stamford, which was really cool. Although we tried to take a shortcut direct to Stamford rather than going out and then down the main road, and then found this massive 10-foot wall, and I was like, look this, I know how to get over a 10-foot wall, get here, and just flipping boom threw her over and then run and jumped and pulled myself up after. Kath says hi, by the way.
Hello, Kath.
And yeah, so that was fun. And then Sunday at Burghley, we basically just went around looking at all the shops, and sort of planning what our a little bit of planning for our stand at Blenheim, which we're going to set up for on Monday. And next Wednesday Waffle will be filming from Blenheim Palace. So that'll be flipping epic, and I can't bloody wait. I'm so flipping excited. And then all day Sunday, we had this guy messaging me about my bloody van, wanting to buy it. Do you go to polo matches? I do. I went to the Assam Cup at Rutland, and funny you should mention it actually, because just today somebody that I met at the Assam Cup at Rutland Polo Club sent me a picture in their lovely new gilet, and it was one of ours. And then we also went to the Rundle Cup. Hey, Waringbrook, how you doing? Sam's just talking about you. Someone mentioned you a bit further up on the comments. I don't know if you can scroll up, but good to see you. Basically saying we're all on the same ship, and yes, you did. Yeah, that is where we first met. But no, yeah, I'm guessing you're going to be at Blenheim. It'd be good to have a catch up, because a couple of people have contacted me saying that you've recommended me, so I need to say thank you really in person. So yeah, and this guy that was meant to buy me van basically ended up just
There we go.
he said, here's Tom, look. Tom.
It's soaking wet.
He's absolutely psyched. Now that Rusty, another person that Waringbrook sent toward me. But yes. So basically, I got everything in place. Right, I know the new bigger size van that I need. I want to get it stickered up. I need to get in touch with the garage and say, right, I need it ready for this day. We're going to be closing it. He's coming to pick it up. The next day I want to come pick it up from you. Got a hold of Studio 997, who are a brilliant brand just up there. They do all van signage stuff. And then the guy, I rang him on the morning that he'd told me the time he was coming, got me address to confirm, and he'd blocked my number. And I thought, that's weird. Maybe his phone's turned off. So then I got the number, phoned it on Rue's phone. He picks up straight away. And then when he heard my voice, just hung up. So then I started freaking out, thinking, well, is he coming to try and bloody nick my van or something? And I'd stripped out my van, took all the shelving out and everything. Like,
Got it ready to go.
Really annoyed, but is what it is. Good day, Johnny Savile. Hey! Dawn, Spooky Links, Schnit. Don't know what that is. But yeah, good to see you. And so, God, what was I saying?
That idiot man.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, I have then basically been trying to sort out a bigger van. Because in my head I was like, well, I'm getting this bigger van, so now I want to get the bigger van, and now I can't get the bigger van, so I then put it on motorway. What?
Your impulsive buys.
Oh God, yeah, I know. So anyway, I then managed to close the sale of it today on a thing called motorway. But if they come and collect it to like Friday, I'll have Monday morning to sort everything else out before setting off up to Blenheim Palace. But yeah, and then equally, I listened to a podcast called the James Sinclair Business Podcast, and so now you've 2 vans. No, I have 1 van still, but I might be with no vans on Monday morning or Friday potentially. I don't know. It's a future me problem, isn't it? But yeah. So anyway, James Sinclair. So I was messaging him a couple of months ago. My back's really hurting as well at the minute. I messaged him a couple of months ago just to say, look, really love your podcast. I'm definitely going to come on at some point, but I know you don't really like startups going on. Told him a bit about myself, and he says, look, you sound amazing. Really interesting brand. Come on. Yeah, isn't he? RMCO David. So yes, I'm going on that podcast in October, which will be really good. But anyway, he sends out a weekly message, email, like letter. Newsletter, that's it. Now then, Logan, I hope you're well. Sends out a weekly newsletter. And so I was reading that, and then just sort of a couple of things hit home a little bit with what he was saying. So I messaged him, and then he actually messaged back, and we're having a little chat, so that was quite cool. And then Monday, if Sam is still here, I got contacted by Rusty Strikes Back, who was watching earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but and she basically said that Sam from Waringbrook had sent her my way because her and her son write like books, basically children's books, with the aim of she writes children's books which are aimed to sort of a little bit like Clarkson's Farm. Good day, how you doing, Rusty? You are still here. To bring attention to the issues in rural communities, and then they have like spirit guests and things like that. And some of the characters wear Sam's socks and stuff in there, and her knitwear. So that was quite an interesting little morning, really. Speaking to Rusty Strikes Back. Just basically, there are others of us out there going through all the same sort of stuff. And then I also came across a page called Editorially, which basically it's a service which I've been bloody looking for and trying to do myself. Isn't it just? Sam, it really bloody is. So any of yous watching over on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, go over to Instagram, look up Rusty Strikes Back and Waringbrook. They're the 2 companies that I'm looking at. And anyone else watching Instagram side, go and check out what they're doing, give them a follow. They're very much fighting the good fight of boosting our economy and getting the spotlight in all the right places in our current climate. So very important work. And then so Tuesday, I spoke to a guy that is starting up. You're quite welcome, Rusty. I spoke to a guy that wants to start an apparel company, but there's a lot of these sort of soldier-founded T-shirt companies that all the excuse me, that a lot of soldiers set up and get the lads and lasses wear them under their smocks or on exercise and things like that have sort of printed on or sublimation printed and stuff like that. And he wants to go down the British manufacturing route. So I spent a couple of hours on the phone with him on Tuesday night, which, yeah, that was last night. No, it was the night before last, sorry, and then yesterday morning. Sort of guiding him where to go, who to speak to, put him in touch with a factory that I use, another factory that I don't use yet, which I will be in the future, hopefully, maybe. And then, yeah, he's been messaging me all day, like, getting all the same struggles that I had. And I says, mate, this is it. Being told that it's not going to work. Yeah. Sorry, someone just messaged me there. Getting told it's not going to work, you'll struggle, you can't make any money, blah, 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 blah. All the stuff I've been told right at the beginning. And I told him, mate, you've just got to get yourself some thicker skin and you'll be fine. And yeah, and then that sort of brings us up to today. And you know what? We're going to finish off with a bit of show and tell. Well, my van has also sold today, but I told you about that already. But we're going to do a bit of show and tell to finish off with. Yeah, so we've got... Oh, God, my back is bloody hurting. Oh. Hey, now then. Use weight there. So my rails... What the hell have I done? I've done... What have I done here? Oh, Tom, see if it works on you. Does it work on you?
Tommy. No, it's just looking that way.
Oh, what the hell have I done here? So if you're looking at, if you're watching on TikTok, my phone fell over and I've put some sort of, what has happened? Oh, hang on a minute. Ah, there we go. Fixed it. Right. Oh my God.